Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Doc Vikela show. Introducing your host, Doc Vikela.
Level rawo kutambira ibigina pandaita msabrige mwaitamba nezvidina face yakashata ama ya Roland in this game confident disipo you
achirege kandite show. How are you doing, guys? Yeah, I know ambassador choma one. You know, like ndira ambassador nezvinobatika. Zvinobatika. How are you guys doing? Welcome to this episode of the Doc Vikela show. We bring you nothing but laughter after laughter after laughter. Imi vangani vakakura vane conditions. Like have you seen trend here? I have a condition. Vanhu vanobosta nemadiseases. Munoziva? Vanhu vanobosta nezvirwere. Kuti my hay fever. The best one is my migraines angu. Ndine migraine. Like iwe ishamwari yako unotomfarira migraine. I'm like, how do you get healed if you owning the disease? Unoenda pamuchato. Isusu tine sugar sataida kuti mugona kutipote. Aiyo kara dzokera uko. Sugar ita say kadanze my ulcer. Ulcer rangu randinetsa. My mwana ka ulcer iroro karanditambudza. So I was talking to my doctor. Doctor Time I no, you need an op. So now I'm trying to look to when can I go for an op? Whoa. Kurwara kwa kudana nakoku. But my question is, kosei tisingazoboste nezvese. Ini zvangu zvekuti mude kukwidza edzi yangu handizvide. Say why don't you own it? Hey. Inini zvekuti kana moda kuti munhu ene handizve kutaura, handimbode zvekutaura. Hey, must say my son taura saka. Hey, sene nedzi dzangu. Hey, iwe. Zvirwere zvatechivhaira nazvo izvo. Saka inesiki yangu. Are you ready for the first act of the evening? Are you ready for the first act? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. So this performer is a brilliant performer. You love him because I love him like a brother. Muharare you never know. I love you, brother. How? Muharare you have to be sure. Out in the boys. Kupi. Eclipse. All right, at this moment, please help me welcome the brilliant Tafadzwa.
my floor no kusiyawa munga chipoko go down on the beat wakajegera money talks ngomwe yakushedzera endara ndawedzera HBT papiti wabedera go down on the beat wakajegera money talks ngomwe yakushedzera endara ndawedzera.
Make some noise for my bodyguard. Yeah, takufamba nemamonya these days. Because as you can see, being a money changer is a very dangerous profession. That's just a joke in case the authorities are listening. I'm actually, contrary to appearance, I'm actually an upstanding citizen. I've always wanted to do stand-up comedy. Yeah. Although the comedy is good, I can't stand up. You know that thing when you get tired of arguing with someone and you walk away? I wish I could walk away. So people always ask me what happened, and it was a car accident, and I'm lucky to be alive. But sometimes I get depressed, and I think I could have been in heaven right now, telling jokes to Jesus. But I'm here telling jokes to you guys. Now the reason I say I'm lucky to be alive isn't the accident itself, but everything that happened afterwards. Firstly, we dialed 911, quickly realized we are in the wrong country for that number. Secondly, the first person we stopped was a man who was with a woman who wasn't his wife. So when people explained that they needed to rush me to the hospital, he said, and I quote, zvamoda unditisa izvi. Zvine paperwork inogona kundikanganisa. Anyways, I made it to the hospital, and I didn't remember seeing my dad, So, I was sad about it. I didn't see my dad in the emergency room, so afterwards, I was like, come down, mamuru I'm not a doctor. What would I have changed? Yeah, my dad is a character. And in fact, all my neighbors are characters, no matter where I stay. I used to stay in Chatcomp, and we stayed in a small close, but somehow there were like three dreadlock families. And the two other dreadlock families had stuff they sold. We didn't sell that stuff. In my family, the dreadlock ones are me, my mom, and my sister. She's somewhere in the audience. My dad, boldness won't let my dad flourish with the rest of the family. And we're not doctors, so we can't help him with that. So the thing about having neighbors who sell stuff, the house opposite rasta, next to the left rasta. So problem my customer number. So unengotori muyenzi andongosvika kupa $5. Zonzi mayouth ari pagedhe ati tipodze pondo. Yeah, and that's not as bad as panomborasika vane riot parade. Yeah. Vanongosvika vati dziri kupi buritsai dziri kupi toziva kuti motengesa. And it's very hard to explain with ayewa. It's the two other houses. They don't believe you. Anyways, we've moved now from Chatcomp. We are now staying in Hatfield. And Hatfield is a funny neighborhood because, to the right, you've got Arlington Estate, which is the picture of wealth and affluence. And to the left, you've got Jongekona. Anyways, ku Hatfield akunai. Zvinonzi kwakawandisa ng'anga. And it's actually true. Every 500 meters, unosangana sekuru. Unogona onetsa nemunhu pamusika wadzokera umba wakarohwa nemheni. So it's like that. I've got different neighbors now. One of my neighbors, angara maroja achingobudira chipinda. Zvinonzi maroja anrara achinzwa ngoma. It's different. And now the biggest character now is a young kid, one of my neighbor's kids. Big character. We are best friends because I introduced him to Netflix. So anenge achingona Paw Patrol, top shot. But manje anonetsa kuti anenge asade kubva padeni pangu manje. Saka mupostori. Anenge achizwa kunzi uya ugeze upinde masowe anenge achijamuka kuti mayazi hanzi kubva panapa. Saka ndazoti inini ndoda kunegotiata ndati madzibaba endai mogeza muende kumasowe zvikanzi handisi madzibaba ndiri. So as much as I have, the intentional humor, my sister has the unintentional humor, She just unintentionally says the funniest things. Like this one time, my uncle Vambo Sungwa got in some trouble with the law. Remand. He was innocent. But my uncle is one of those people who don't explain things directly. Like under 2 weeks, vasingabatike pa WhatsApp. Munozoya ndoti ko haufa makuru wani. Nza angari mawani. Chichaitika paipisa. Haufa wangu iwe angari mazino. Bando rapera mnasina cash. Saka I can understand what vanosungwa sei vasina mosha. Anyway, that's my time, guys. Thank you so much.
I'm a huge fan. I mean, like he inspires me because he stands up and always gets counted. Are there married men in here? No, like real married, no chungu gatsani munhu zvinobhadhara. Zvenizvo ngori wangotora mwana wavanhu wongomukonvheta naye real marriage yekunobvisa roora wogara nemwana wavanhu. Yeah. No, ari kufanira kudaro paTV because ari kuchengetwa saka anofanira kumeka sure kuti asimbisa kumba. Murovere maoko titan azviita zvekare. So I've realized that sometimes reverse psychology works when you're dealing with relationship or matters. Gents, listen to me. You can never outwit women because they are emotional beings. The only thing that you can do to make sure that you survive the marriage, the relationship is do what I do. I am the typical nagging husband. I wake up in the middle of the night and say, baby, I feel like I'm not sure so like even I was ntasa maziso you unopenga here adopenga ita say no akupenga my boss kuvunza zverudo usadaro yo I'm that kind of like ndotorwara every day kuti my head is killing me yo ndineka headache mawani shamari pakaipa. Oh, you want to escape your responsibilities? Not, ayo, baby. I'm just like you. My head is killing me. I don't know which. No, look at this one. Okay. Where did you come from? I mean, your mind, like, guys, what's wrong with you? I'm an upright man. I'm a Christian. Ini ndotoziya Habakkuk 2 verse 2. Mirai. Ine zvekunyora mavision obva umhanya nawo but ndikunyepere. Jesus, John 11 verse 35. Jesus wept. Zvino Jesu akachema, hallelujah. Iyoyo verse iyoyo ma1 because ndakamboiparidza because ndoparidza kuchecha. But it's the easiest. Ndati Jesu akachema. Ndati Jesu akachema. Jesu akachema. Zvibvunze pakuti Jesu akautaza asi kuchema here izvezvi. Nehunhu hwako Jesu ari kutochema izvozvi. Mai moyo, baba Ncuve, zvamuri kutoita izvizvi Jesu ari kuchema. Mufundisi siyanai nepresent worship, Jesu ari kuchema. It was the best sermon ever. Are you ready for the next performer for the show? This guy, you know him, he's my boy. We've been doing this for a long time. Please, make some noise for the one, the only. We also call him the Ndebele Maker. I don't know why, but we call him the Ndebele Maker. Please, make some noise for Ntando Van Moyo!
So many people ask Uti why I'm called the Ndebele Maker. Well, that's because I'm a single dad. Guys, being a single father is hard. People talk about single mothers. Yeah, of course. This also. But being a single father is hard. Can you imagine having a paparazzi on a Monday morning and you have to take the kids to school? Like, I think that's the hardest gig ever. Because another thing about being a single father is approaching women and you have to tell them about the number of baby mamas that you have. Because people will touch you, bro. Like, it's not like I'm a bad person. You don't even know. Maybe these people died and I'm a widow, but you're already touching me like, 4 kids, 4 baby mamas. Yeah? They died. You know, because Because no, I don't have 4 baby mamas. Maybe I will in future, but I've got a couple of kids. So, so I was recently dumped, not because I'm a single dad, but because there was a list of Bulawayo men exposed on WhatsApp. Maybe some of you saw it circulating. I wasn't on the list. That's the reason I was dumped. Can you imagine being dumped because you were not exposed? This person I was dating was like, so when I to cheat and like what kind of a man are you? Like you can't, you're so lazy. You can't even approach other women. You other. Real men are trending and you're here, pepe, so great I say. Go trend. It's difficult, man. It's difficult. Because now, before I was a single dad, I was a stepfather. which is another different kick altogether, because being a stepdad, like any step parents at home, anyway, I know it's difficult, man. Like the politics around is something else. But being a parent, I'll get back to that. But being a parent sounds cool, but it's like modern day slavery, because you if you've got kids, you don't do anything in the house. You can just sit and you want to put on your shoes and be like, if there are 4 of them, like, hey, lokuza, ntasiga, wena bongani, swangisiwe, and they all come rushing. But the other one is tying this to the other one, and the other one is giving you a cigarette if you're a smoker, and the other one is tying you. And it's just like that, man. Modern day slavery. But then now, if you're a stepdad, it's different. Because if your partner, like my partner had her kid and I had my kid, and then we had our kid, it was like that, you know. The issue was now on disciplinary issues. Kids mess up, guys. Like kids can do messed up things. Like they can be screaming at each other, hey, this one is looking at me. Hey, this one is looking at me. Hey, this one is looking at us. Long kanyel. And then you have to discipline these kids. You have to discipline these kids. Now, I'm old school like that. I'm not a child. Roa munu, tata, faka ina jere. So I would have this dilemma. Like, whose kid do I beat up the most? Like, do I beat up her kid the most? Do I beat up my kid the most? Like, do I do 3 strokes this side, 2 strokes this side, or do I balance it up? Like, how does this work? Because I don't want to be a bad stepdad. I also don't want to be a bad dad at the same time. So if I beat up my kid more, he'll be like, what is Now, if I beat up her kid more, she'll be like, mama, every day, So it's a very dynamic thing, man. But during my tenure at that time, I understood why our parents always strived to buy tenure. Yes, it was a tenure. It has expired. So I understood why our parents always strived to buy radios with big volume, like loud volume, and why we were sent to bed early, and why we were always sent for stupid errands. Ever been sent for a stupid errand, like go to the shop and find cheese flavored samp with mayonnaise, like, yeah? And then you go to the shop, and then they tell you, no, if you don't find it at the nearby shops, go to Ntumbane, that's like 20 kilometers away, and you're told to walk. And I was always wondering, until I became a parent and I understood, Zalanani land, that is to create the room, for parenthood. So the other thing about parenthood, about being a stepdad, is that people don't talk about is your family's dynamics. When you date a single mother, there's always this thing. People don't know, like as long as you're happy. For the ladies, it's like, as long as you're happy, Tommy. For the guys, like, umuntu lo mntwana katuboneni khona apha. Ayisona ukuthi mboneni bazali ukuthi ngizweni, but that's a story for another day. So people all, like I said earlier, when you tell a lady like you're a single dad, she's always judging. Yeah, you're a player. Cause at no particular point have we ever heard a single mom talking about that she was the bad person in the relationship. Never, zero. Like, no, you're not. Vele, like, we're like on the terms and conditions of the relationship. Are we supposed to be giving each other money? Like, so I'm there, like thinking, good Kongona, right now. That's my lead. That's my lead thing when I'm starting to date. Just like when I was in the relationship, when I was looking for side chicks, my lead would be like, no, I've got a woman, and it gets easier. So now, my lead, when I'm starting to date someone, I tell them, you know what, I'm a single dad. And they're like, oh, okay, no, I'll be like, I've got kids from 2 different women. And she's like, okay, Zunoaniko. And I'll be like, you know, I aspire to have more kids. Maybe with 2 more different. And it doesn't work out every time. I do not know why. So, I mean, who doesn't want to have many kids? Because I love soccer, I love Arsenal. So I believe, mama knew. So I believe that, you know, we should have a team that is going to disappoint the nation. You know, like. Because being an Arsenal supporter, like for everybody that's dating an Arsenal supporter, I'll just leave you with these words. These Arsenal supporters are the best people to date. You know, you can cheat on them, they will stay with you. You can eat their money, they can stay with you. You can disappoint them, they will stay with you. Even at the last minute, when you think they are going to marry you, they can impregnate you, leave you, and still stay with you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. TV. You know, I can't believe it. TV. Like ndauti havana kuhavaroyi nditova pambiri yavasina ngavatidonhedze ngori ngaidzime makamera ngaadzime tiri pakati kakunzi kunovaroyi mawanyepera imi ndiri kujoka mbuya maichomu ndikuseka tite maichimbo kutamba ungoonerawo nechaunga haiwawo hold your horses vanopedza vekubvutsi kwangu vanopedza. So at this moment, let me welcome this youngster. I've known this kid for the longest. I've known this kid and I know you're gonna love him. Please make some noise for Kadem the Comic.
So yeah, guys, I was recently in Texas for the longest time. Now I stayed in Texas for a long time, 6 weeks, but 2 minutes no one's out of wonder. So understand me. So you know, let me tell you one thing. Don't judge me. I've never voted there. But guys, you can't run away from who you are as a person. I've traveled a lot, but you still cannot run away from who you are and where you come from. Nandru Karoi recently, munotanzi maharine mshika ku Karoi inotakura vanhu 11. 4 kumberi, 6 kumashure, 1 kubut nemasaga. But I'm like, imagine, munanenga kagara pa side pa driver, unenga wakatogara zvazvo kuti wakatoisa gumbo rako pa side pera driver, rako nera driver, driver rapa. Zvoti unoti kana makusvika mcave driver anongo kutarisa ngoti ndokumbura kutsikirwa kama brakes. When you travel, you see a lot of things. I was in Texas. I did not know that, guys, flying for the first time is so nice. I flew for the first time. Guys, atmosphere pa airport, yakatosiyana atmosphere pa Copacabana kana pana 4th. Zakasiyana. You know, at the airport, you cannot ask a simple question that you can ask pana 4th. pana 4th nogona mudhara ndikutsvagawo makombi ekumarondera munokuti akugona chi apo pane ekwarisapa apo paseri cool airport auite izvozvo mudhara ndikutsvagawo ndege dzekuengland dzokuiroko unenge wasanganawo nemunhu akutokwira ndege for the first time like me obva kuti wangu pane dzekubrazil dzandaona apo ukadai I think ndege dzinofanira kungoiswa zvikwangwari zvakanyorwa tiziye T-town Guruve toziva kuti UK Botswana tobva tagara taziya. Imagine dai pa-airport pane mawindi. At the airport it was going to be a different story. Tuva Sara England ese tuva nogara. Don't worry mobadra masvika moonongopinda moonongogara kana pa Somalia. Somalia ikadome yemndege. Somalia. Imagine them windis vari mumakombi vachitaura, you know mawindis antari mukombi. Vabereki toilet yedu yakabloka saka kana wangada kudownloada masini Wi-Fi is down. Pane pakaipa. And I don't know why they give these announcements in sexy voices. So we are about to take off. My sister, what are you trying to take off here? Chingotaura kuti guys takabaya. And one thing that I realized, ndaifunga kuti mudenga mune mutori nezeta raP plans dzadze chingo pilot ndaitogada uchipinda mune madrum nezeta raP ekoko, right? And then my imagination was like, iwe all right, unoziva pamaofficer pane maofficer kana 3 kana 4. I don't know how they select their teams. Pana one officer ane dzungu kupfura vamwe yese. Ndiani akaiti aiwa mbombirai nditaure naye nini wokuti chiko. And I'm like, hey, imagine there. The guys there. Vabereki sorry ndege yasungwa, haina number plate, pilot hana license plus apfura red robot chipfura mchifu. Kadem the comic has been my name.
Nice one, nice one. This is the Doc Vikela show. The only show that celebrates comedy like never before, like never been done on this our land. Ndosaka ndingokurudzirai kuti travel, enjoy life, even for no reason. In ndakati I want to understand why of all the places panopisa mkombi pachinzi pakadoma. Mambozvibvunzawo. No. Have you ever thought about it? Say pachinzi pakadoma. Boss pakadoma pakangoshoreka panopi like guys, if you have ever driven along Harare Blawa Road, you understand. Mambo na watu ukabuda Harare. Wavo wapinda mcheko tu ndizvo anditi. Like unenge chango you are like it's even the air. Uchingopinda mkado mnika ka dust kanongosumuka so like amkachina like unozo ndosaka kaneshena mani kanaka. Like you can't defend Kadoma. In a gold zvayo but gold roroka asikwashandira vanhu vavo. This has been the Doc Vikela show. I've been Doc Vikela. Until next time, peace, love, and prosperity.